What's up YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul. In today's video I'm going to continue on talking about mastering techniques, or rather the mastering plugins you use in your master chain. Last video I talked about linear phase EQ. In this video I'll be talking about multiband compression, specifically Logic's Multipressor. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that in right now. So Dynamics Multipressor Stereo. Here is Logic's stock multiband compressor right here. And as you can see, you have different frequency ranges from 20 to 20, and you can adjust the size of each range just like that by adjusting its crossover. But keep in mind, every time you do move one crossover, you're going to make another range of frequencies smaller. So that will be bigger, smaller. If you want this bigger, it's going to make your more top or higher frequency range smaller. Now, the point of multiband compression is to, of course, tame your high end, low end, or mid end. And it's also meant to kind of surgically go in and really own in on one sound and kind of clean it up in your mix a little bit if there's some things that you had to clean up. Most likely all that stuff is done in the actual mix, not in mastering, but if it has to be done in mastering, this is the tool that you'd use. Now before I go ahead and start using this multiband compressor on my track right here, I just want to show you one thing that kind of bothers me about the plugin and what it doesn't really do a good job in, and that is the solo button right here. Now, if you're familiar with multiband compressors, they always have a solo button which lets you listen in on the frequency range that you're actually adjusting. So if I go ahead and solo this right here, hit play, move this down to about 90 Hertz, you're actually getting a lot more frequencies in there that shouldn't be there, which kind of makes it hard to surgically go in and adjust that sound. If I were to bring in another multiband compressor just to show you a comparison, here's Wave C4. I'm going to bypass that. I'm going to lower to the same threshold at 94 Hertz roughly. As you can see there, you get a lot more of the kick, which really is the point of multiband compression. Kind of zooms in on that frequency sound range rather than this one right here, which you kind of almost hear the whole song, even though it's only 96 Hertz right there, up to 96 Hertz. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out so you do hear a difference of multiband compressors. Now, I'm going to show you how to work around not using the solo button. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm just going to recall the defaults because I changed some stuff there. So I'm going to go ahead and play. And the first thing I want to do with this song, because I'm sure you already heard the song, I'm used to the song already. I want to boost my kicks up a little bit, kind of make it more punchier. And I'm going to kind of tame my highs a little bit. It's a little bit too crispy for my liking. And really, I don't need to adjust all four of these guys. I'm just going to take out one of them because I don't need it off the bat. And we're going to start off with our kick. So I'm going to move my crossover right here to about 110 Hertz. And I'm going to boost up my kick a little bit by moving this over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and play. Now I want a more peak type of compression, so I'm going to go lower this down to around 90, let's say. We'll go midway. And we're going to start to add some compression now by lowering this area right here. This is our threshold. And we're going to do it at a 2.5 to 1 ratio. It could be a little lower, but whatever. It's not going to make a huge difference. All right, so that sounds good right there. Let's go over to our high end right now to kind of tame that. I'm going to go around the 5 Hertz range, 5K range, a little bit higher, around 6K. And like I said, we're going to kind of skip that solo button because it even has some kick in there, which it really shouldn't have any kick in there. And I'm just going to boost up this all the way up so I hear what I'm adjusting and working out, what I'm trying to work on. And then I'm going to lower it to a nice appropriate volume. And of course, I'm going to compress that to kind of keep all that stuff together. I want more of an average, so I'm going to bring this up to an RMS type of compression. Make this a slower release. And I'm going to start to compress. On this, I'm just going to boost up the ratio a little bit. Just kind of controls that high end a little bit. And this mid-range right here, we're going to boost up to see what we got. Boost it a little bit. And of course, we're going to compress it because we applied some gain to it. Boost that all the way up to a full RMS type of compression. Adjust my threshold. And this we can afford a slower release. Alright, so that sounds good right there. Let's go ahead and A/B it. Here's with it off. And on. Off. And on. So once again, the effect is very subtle. But again, mastering subtlety goes a long way. We kind of just cleaned up our track a little bit right there. So here's what we have so far. We have our bus compressor on. We have our linear phase EQ. And now we have our multiband compressor. So if you have any questions on this, let me know in the comment section below. In the next video, we're going to talk about the next plugin to go in on your plugin mastering chain, on your master chain. Once again, any questions on this, let me know in the comment section below. For future videos, remember to subscribe because more good videos are always coming, guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See you guys soon. Later.